He's joining us.
Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us.
GG, man.
Huge congratulations, man. That was absolutely incredible. You make it to your second major playoffs in your career. Any words, thoughts going through your head right now?
Yeah, man, I'm just so excited, really happy.
Look,
yeah,
man,
I'm so fucking happy.
These are your stats, man. That's how you played right now. 83 kills, 29. Do you realize how much of a star you are becoming? Is that something that you have in your mind? Are you aware of it?
It's a good question. I mean, I would say over the last like 6-8 months, I've felt like my level has slowly been increasing, and I'm trying not to think so much about it. Like just trying to like play my own game, keep improving, and I mean, yeah, I feel like I've been playing great like the last few months. Going into this major, it's not like I've had a bad game, but I feel like I've been missing like that extra thing that I can do for the team. And I feel like today like it was a good day. Like I could feel it when I woke up. I was more calm, and even though it was a 2-2 game, but yeah.
I always thought you were really good players, but I agree with you. Last 6-8 months feels like you have gotten to a new dimension personally. Do you have any idea why that is? Did you change anything mentally, practice anything that would explain this gap that you have taken now?
It's a good question. I mean, I think some of it has to do like with overall experience as well, and just like being more mature. Like now I'm 20 years old. Not that much.
Really old. A lot of maturity.
It's a hard question. I mean, just trying to like keep improving every day.
Okay, now as a team, right? We always talk about heroic, a very emotional team, super fired up. This was a really hard game to play. Can you talk us through a little bit of the emotions in that game? You lose the second map, you come back on the third. How were you feeling in that game?
Yeah, so our Mirage in general has been looking very shaky. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's happened with it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes bad. Today it was good, and we came in like with a good idea of how they play. We also played them in practice, so we know how they play their map. So yeah, going 1-0 on their map pick was really good. Felt really confident going into Overpass, probably our best map statistic-wise as well. Yeah, and then Overpass, I've made a really bad mistake, and I think it was 13-14 round or something like that.
Okay.
Which like sometimes usually I don't think a lot about like a mistake I did, but that one like sat a bit with me, and then Kadian told me after the Overpass game. I remember when you said about a mistake that you made, that you're gonna go insane on third map, because it happened as well when I played with him against North. So against North in the DreamHack Open. But yeah, so it was a tough game emotionally, and we let them in on Inferno as well. And it's really hard nowadays to play on the T side, like when the CTs get the economy and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a relief getting that 15th round, and that made us a little more like safe. And yeah, I'm just super excited.
I have a question as well. I talked a little bit on a segment with Pimp, and I asked him basically who in Heroic, if Kadian lacks a little bit of ideas, who would that be? And he said that it would you. Could you explain a little bit about how you bring ideas, and if it comes naturally to you, or have you worked on that at all?
Yeah, so I'm the guy like Kadian goes to if he needs anything like that, and this, like I've said it in many interviews, like we have a really good relationship. Like inside the server and outside the server, we like to play together, and yeah, it's just a pure joy to play with him. But yeah, it comes like natural to me. I've been playing the game since I was like 6-7 years old, and I played with my brother as well. Where like
you have your brother as a coach, and your other brother as an AWPer, right?
Yes, yeah, but yeah. And yeah, we played that in Fractors, and it always like came natural to me, like come up with ideas and thinking about the game, and so yeah, we just have a really good relationship. Me and
that's really impressive, man.
Son, of course, we saw you guys, this exact same squad at the last major in Stockholm as well, and you said yourself, you know, you feel different, you feel like you've improved within yourself since then in that 6-month period. What are the biggest differences within the team, and what are your expectations coming into this playoffs this time around?
Yeah, for the last major, it was our first major, not Kasper's, but like me and the other guys' first major. So there we just came with like a hope of like reaching playoffs, and we felt like this time, like now we need to definitely go to playoffs. Like it's something that we expect of ourselves. It's something the fans expect. So it's a different kind of pressure. But yeah, we managed to do it, and what people have been talking a lot about, which is fair, obviously, is like we choke in playoffs stuff like that. And it's hard to say like what the thing is. The communication just becomes a bit worse, and yeah, it just hinders our game a lot. But yeah, people also said when we were really good online that oh, these guys can't do it on LAN. But then we have showed really good results on LAN. Like we just need that one thing in playoffs, and hopefully this time it's gonna be this time.
Do you feel like that's different now? Because I mean, when we were coming into the major last time, as you said correctly, you know, other than KDN, all your first majors coming into the first time you were really on a big LAN stage. Do you think it's gonna feel different going out on that stage? Do you feel like you'll be handling it differently, just personally in terms of emotions?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the more times you go onto the stage, the more you're getting used to it. So. I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Well, I'm incredibly excited to see what HeroiC will be delivering. Of course, you cement your spots at the Sports Palais for the major players. But it's time to find out who else will be joining them.